Hello, today I would like to present you this quite interesting vintage dot matrix printer, which got the most interesting menu that I ever seen, but I will show you that in a second. It is made by a company called Citizen and the model is Swift 19s, but you've got absolutely no problem in finding printers in Windows 98. It's got them by default, and even on Windows XP it can be used as a generic text printer, so they are really very well compatible. If we take a look over here, you are going to find paper tray that will allow you to feed a regular sheet of papers just like that. But if you remove it, you are going to be able to fit the constant paper that can print on copy. So it can be used in a business environment and in home, depending on the configuration. Here you've got the back of the printer, we've got the power inlet. Here we've got quite interesting compartment that I deeply believe is being used for some sort of memory module. I remember that on a lot of those printers you had built-in phones, and sometimes you were applying a memory module that contain extra fonts, so you can send like a ASCII character and you can select font that you would like to have printed. So that was a quite interesting time, but I'm not 100% sure. Here we've got our LPT port, we've got our paper feed knob that in general you should not use and rotate by hand. Here you can select between sheets of paper and the constant feed. And here is the most interesting menu that I ever seen. Here in my hand I've got the Motorola SL4000 and I will show you something interesting. On top in our menu you've got those actions and contacts, and they are correspond to something that is called soft keys, and the P1, P2 is going to be changing action depending what you see. So if you go into other menu, that contacts might say something totally different depending on the condition, but you can do this only if you've got screen, but that's not true. And our printer managed to replicate exactly this by doing pure mechanical things on that hardware menu. So here on the button number 1 that we can call a soft key, we've got online. The other key is park load. And if I'm going to go from the online to the mode selection, as you can see, all those labels were switched, and now our soft keys are corresponding to those labels. We go to the install menu, and as you can see, it changed once again. You go into setup, you've got totally different things. They manage to do that totally mechanical part, and if we go to the mode, you can select the mode once again by using that switch. So now you can like lock your font, you can change the size. Here you've got pitch, you can select how big the font is going to be. Here you can select the font. So it is absolutely beautiful. You can go with the quality, and everything is being done by those soft keys. Soft keys without screen, with the label that is changing. Absolutely beautiful. I never seen anything like it. And now extremely quickly I will present you this printer. So first here you've got your ribbon tape, and of course you've got absolutely no problem in swapping it out. This is how it presents. Maybe there is going to be a model number, just in case you would be interested, but sadly I do not see. To mount it back, we go like this, and you slide it in between of the print head, just like that, and you rotate it so it's got tension. We go with the single sheet of paper, and we are going to be inserting our tray like this, and here you are going to be feeding your paper. I'm going to turn it on so you can nicely see it, and I will just feed our paper. It has the detection of the page, so it should be nicely fed. Just like that, it's nicely parked. And if we go to the setup, now on the menu we've got our print, and that is going to be printing our configuration because we do not have screen. So the only way of using our output device is to print it out. So let's try to print something, and you will be able to see how the printer is working. And as you can see, we've got absolutely beautiful printout. So this is how it presents, and looks like all needles are in place, because if one of the needles would be not striking, then we would see a blank line, but I do not see any. So this is how it presents. Absolutely beautiful menu. I never seen anything like it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.